This is going to be your weekly chakra energy tarot reading. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. We're going to take a look at the energies you may be experiencing throughout your chakras. So, in the comments, please let me know your zodiac sign and your word of the day. So, let's get into it and take some overall themes and messages. We did just have a full moon in Libra recently, so many of you might be feeling relieved in a lot of ways. The emotions were running very high. I received a lot of messages from people saying that they were crying, they didn't know why, they were just going through it and feeling it. And that's okay. Feel it and move past it, right? So let's take a look at the new energies you might be experiencing. And we have here relationships. Interesting. This reminds me of like the red string of fate. Relationships might be a focus for you at the moment. Let's take a Moonology card and see what could be lingering or what could be related to that full moon in Libra. Oh, the famous card, patience. This is the one I always laugh and say it looks like the cactus or the cacti are giving the finger to the universe, which is not really true, but interesting energy for sure. But it is trusting the process. That's all we can do. And I know that we don't like to let things unfold naturally, but that is seriously the best advice I could ever give you. It's less is more. Don't overdo it. Don't push anything. And with that, we have here answering the call. The time is now. So you might be saying, well, hold on a second. How can I have patience if the time is now? I think the time is now is in reference to more like it's a new beginning. It's a new era. It's a new level for everybody. Something else I noticed in the last few days is that many people have been saying to me, you know, Kelly, I just had this moment where a switch went off. I'm done. I'm not doing what I used to do anymore. I refuse. Or this is the boundary that I've set. This is the intention that I've set. So, in other words, there might be some relationship things that you're working out or working through. Trusting the process and having patience means you're going to allow things to unfold naturally and see where they take you. But it's never the right time to start something. And so, therefore, the time is now. What will you do with it? Okay. So, I'm going to put this off to the side and let's get into the cards. Now, interesting, normally I use the Chakra Wisdom Tarot for all the chakras. But this week I wanted to use the Wild Unknown deck because I feel like right now everything is so unknown, and that's okay. You might feel a little bit anxious about what's next, but how do you know it's not going to be the best thing that ever happened to you? So I'm going to use the Wild Unknown as the tarot deck this week. So let's get into it. Let's take a look at the Mars energy, your root chakra, your foundation, and we have here the Eight of Wands. I love it. Manifestation, communication, shooting your shot. Beautiful. I mean, what is it that you want to communicate right now? Also, this could even be communication coming in. Somebody may want to speak to you, connect with you. So, the baggage energy is one of two things. It's that you need to let go of anything that's no longer serving you, right? Empty those bags. Or this is pack your bags, you're going on a new adventure. And so it's totally up to you to decide what energy you're in. If you're feeling weighed down, heavy, emotional, and you feel that baggage, then maybe it's time to unload. On the other hand, you could have an adventure that's waiting for you. So get ready for the new. There you go. Expect the unexpected. Oh boy. There could be some unexpected communication coming through. All right. Let's take a look at the sacral chakra. This is Venus energy, self-worth, self-value, and self-respect. Now that Venus has gone direct, oh, that's another nice feeling, right? So Mercury's gone direct, Venus has gone direct. Mother of Cups is the Queen of Cups. So this is about trusting your intuition. It's also an energy that says lean back, allow yourself to receive. The mother lode, the jackpot, prosperity. Lean back and you will get everything you desire. Now, that doesn't mean sit and be stagnant and do nothing. I think that's the confusion about manifestation. People think that, they can just say, well, I want this. I'm going to manifest this and I'm going to wait for it to come to me. No, you do have to take action. Like, you do have to put yourself in new energy. That's why I'm always telling you to spark new energy, for a reason, because nothing changes if nothing changes. If nothing in your day-to-day changes, then how can any new luck or fire or anything come in to spark you or excite you, right? And so with that, we have here the ladybug, a vibrant, abundant life. This is interesting. It says wishes are coming true. The mother lode is all about the jackpot. So trust your intuition and you're going to hit the jackpot. Lean back. You're going to hit the jackpot. I love it. Okay. Let's take a look at the solar plexus, which is your personal power. And we have here the Ace of Cups. Your personal power is you. It's filling your own cup. I talk about this all the time. Everybody wants the Two of Cups. Everybody wants the love, the partnership. But in order to get to the Two of Cups, you've got to have the Ace of Cups. So let's see what else we need to know here. And there's the train, moving on, life's journey, new endeavor. See, pack your bags. You're going on a train ride. Love it. You can definitely see that you're on a new journey, a new path, a new level. Temperance, again, have patience. There's something brewing. Alchemy, take what you've learned from the past, apply it to the present so you can have a better future. It's all in your hands. All right, let's take a look at the heart chakra, matters of the heart. You know, these cards are so interesting because we just talked about the time is now. The Three of Wands is a bit of sitting on the sidelines that says, I'll do this tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. And it's never the right time. So I just want you to know that in matters of the heart, you can't wait. You got to make moves, right? No risk, no reward. Let's see what else you need to know. There's the Fortress. Whenever I see this card, I think of somebody having walls up. And this is telling me you got to take your walls down. The fear cannot take over. All right, let's take a look at what else we need to know. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. This is about taking the methodical steps, right? Baby steps. Nobody says you have to make moves overnight. Like, we're not talking about changing the world here. We're talking about just making a small move every day if you can, or consistently. Let's take a look at the throat chakra, communication. And we have here Mother of Swords. Some of you may be communicating some boundaries. Like, you've had enough. And remember, I was saying earlier that a lot of people have reached out to me saying that they've had this moment of clarity that just says, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, that's it. New energy. And there's the olive branch, surrender. I will say this, that somebody could extend the olive branch, and I do feel that with the communication over here. So there could be something brewing in that department. Maybe when you make the boundary or you cut things off, somebody's going to want to try to, reconcile. Because I mean, this card here, Temperance, can also have a meaning of reconciliation, but it's really up to you and how you handle it. And here we have the butterfly. Well, transformation, metamorphosis, be open, embrace change, evolution of the soul. I mean, it's possible for things to evolve naturally, right? But it's up to you. What are your boundaries? I think people are always going to try to test your boundaries. This is common. All right, let's take a look at the third eye, right? Okay, this is the Knight of Cups. This is opening your heart to love. Are you truly open? I talk about this all the time. Are you truly open? A lot of people think that they're open. And I'm talking about this because on this card, it says be open. And I think many people say, yeah, I'll do this if. I'll go on that date if somebody comes along. I'll get into that relationship if the right one comes along. And I would say that it's not so much if the right one comes along, it's what energy are you putting yourself into that attracts new things or new people, right? So you want to be open in your heart space. So let's see. Constellation, network, divinely guided and supported. I mean, also it can be written in the stars. Look at this, 1, 2, 3. These cards are like on the way up. There's 2, 3 right there. Interesting. Let's see what else. I got sorry, I'm laughing. I got a kitty cat that just came in. I thought she was going to jump up on the table, but she didn't. She just rubbed against my knee. Or maybe she heard me now here. Oh, okay. I thought she was going to do it. Here's the squirrel. There is a little bit of like worry about opening the heart. You know, like what if? But again, what if it's the best thing that ever happened to you? Like, how do you know it's not going to be? So let's take a look at the crown chakra, the downloads that are coming through. Beautiful. 6 of Swords, moving on to calmer waters and peace. I've seen the 6 of Swords a lot today, and that tells me really, really good things. It's telling me that we are achieving a level of peace that we haven't had in a long time. So let's see what else we need to know here. Bodybuilder. Everything is building. It's powerful. There might even be somebody working on their health, their fitness. And let's see, what else do we need to know? This is telling you to be grounded. You know, if you've been feeling stuck, stop worrying, because worrying is not going to do anything for you. It means take the methodical steps towards your peace and build it. If you build it, they will come. I don't know why I'm channeling that, but essentially, you've got to allow it to unfold over time, right? Okay, let's take some Power of Surrender cards for some closing messages here. What do we need to know? Surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. All right. What else? See? Surrender your fear of intimacy. You're ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. And I got a kitty cat that is just about to make her. I'm surprised. I don't think her paws touch the table where the camera is, which is hilarious because I don't know how she did that. Surrender to your full power. Well, look at that. The feline energy coming through here. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. Exactly. My point is, now is the time. You can't sit on the sidelines any longer. I really hope this resonates with you. If you'd like to do a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box below. Thank you very much, and I wish you an amazing day.